Welcome back everybody to the EarthBound playthrough. This is part 10, and we're moving on through the Happy Village. Some more. Yeah. Because who are we going to save? That's right, a girl named Brian. Aw yeah. Hey, it's Blue Cow, let's talk to him. Mr. Carpenter's messages always move him. Well, that's just clever. But also, it also reveals the bad guy in this neck of the woods. His name is Mr. Carpenter, and yeah, he's the leader of the Happiest. We need to go take him out. Why? I mean, yeah, with force. Ha ha ha. Violence solves everything. Alright, time to sell. Oh yeah, finally selling those travel charms. It's about time. Gee. Alright, now let's buy a thing that I can't pay for. Okay, let's try that again. This time with less fail. Alright, cool. Cool. Getting some money. Getting some money. Alright, good. Oh, that's a lot of money. Alright, now we can buy that stuff. Cool. Cool. Alright. Good. Thank you for selling. I mean, buying that thing that I don't need anymore. That was very awesome of you. Alright, there we go. Alright, buying, selling stuff. Cause that's oh yeah, there we go, Meteornium. Ha ha ha. $1,000. Yes, yes, I like that. All right, cool. Moving on. Any day, sometime soon. Here we go. Alrighty. Thank you very much. That took longer than it really should have, but what the heck. Now it's time to go steal some stuff. Haha. Stealing stuff. I think I remember one Zelda game, even though I never played any Zelda games really, but I had heard that there was one Zelda game where you could steal something, and then if you talk to the shopkeeper, like, you get in super trouble or something. I don't remember. But yeah, by not paying here, you get to fight this dude, an unassuming local guy. And thanks for coming. That was awfully easy. Very, very, very easy. Yeah, I did. No, not so much. You know, getting free things is always good, I must say. Oh yeah, this one. This is like an Easter egg here. Yeah, she wants me to buy stuff from her or make a donation. So if you don't, she starts following you around like this. It's awesome. And she stops every so often, and I wanted her to follow me, so I just kept walking back and like, hurry up. And I was like, forget it. Yeah, if you walk into a door or a cave or pretty much anything, she stops following you. Which is useful, I say. It's sort of like an Easter egg. I guess you could say another Easter egg is like, oh, depositing some money. Yeah, I'd rather donate money to my ATM rather than that lady. There's another Easter egg. If you actually if you actually give her a donation, she'll give you a postcard. And if you use that postcard, it'll say that your character felt sad and empty. Yeah, it was something like that. It was like using this item made your character feel sad and empty inside. Hey look, it's a girl. I sure am, Aunt. Who are you? Alrighty then. Okay, I guess. Yeah, see, Carpenter. Yeah, Carpenter. The bad one. Franklin badge. Franklin badge get. Alright, cool. Thank you very much, Brian. Yeah, that was Brian, a girl named Brian. Oh, that's right. You can't equip the Franklin badge. You just have it sitting there in your inventory. I forgot about that. Anyway, let's move on out and hey, look, there's Pokey. See ya. What the heck? Master Pokey. Happy is. Later, potato. I see! Pokey has sided with the bad guys! So this is how this is gonna turn out, huh? Ah! Oh god! More of them! Ow! Well, never mind. Ah, stop trying to steal stuff. That's it, you're going down. Seriously, I think the most annoying one in this battle is the crow time skip. Because the crow will actually steal stuff from you, whereas the other guys, they just basically do almost no damage to you. Yeah. Alright, cool. So, oh, it's not done yet. Hurry up. Alright. Let's finish this off, and let's get that Pokey! Pokey has got to be the one behind all of this. Everything. No, I don't need that. Okay. All right, here we go. Let's get him. Let's get a bit. What the? Dad, what are you doing calling me? I'm right in the middle of something. Would you mind calling me back? Yeah. Okay, great. See ya. Come here, Pokey. Get over here. You made me miss him. Well, anyway, it doesn't really matter whether or not he calls you on the off chance he actually calls you. But yeah, you will never catch Pokey. He runs way too fast. Alright, cool. Time skipping action. Let's read off some information after this level up. Aw, yeah. Level up. Aw, yeah. Alright. Anyway, a little bit more development information. Actually, the last of the development information. Hey, what's that noise? Yes, that noise. That means one of my fresh eggs hatched into a chick. Yeah, the fresh eggs, they hatch into chicks, which eventually grow into chickens. And that happens by basically just walking around or... You know, just it takes just a certain amount of time. It's not like Pokemon; it happens in a certain amount of steps. This actually is time-based. So yeah. So the great thing about the food stand is that you can just take the fresh eggs for free, then sell the chickens for a profit, which they sell for $110, which is awesome, I say. I want you all to notice this weird text in this house here. I'm not sure, boing. Friends in Valley behind threed. Ding ding. Yeah. So just remember that. We'll be seeing a bit more of that later and finding out just exactly who's behind that door. Alright, so, yeah, so development information. Nintendo eventually announced a release date of August 27th, 1994 for Japan and invested a large amount of money into promoting the new game. One of the marketing campaigns involved Japanese celebrity Takuya Kimura of SMAP, who was heavily featured in weekly Famitsu promotional ads. Other efforts include bundling a full-length strategy guide with the game complete in a bigger box and affixing a price much lower than other titles at the time. Scratch and Sniff stickers also came bundled with the game. EarthBound was released in Japan on August 27th, 1994 and was well received. The North American version was released months later on June 1st, 1995 and was met with lukewarm responses. Yeah, it just did not get the popularity in North America that it got in Japan. But I love this game. I think it's just great. This is definitely one of my favorite games. So yeah, now we're going to be summoning the Escargot Express to store some stuff for us. Oh, I can more than cover the bill. You don't have to worry about that, mister. Now let's get rid of the pencil eraser. And, oh, time skipping action. Pencil eraser. Oh, that's it. Just the pencil eraser. Okay. Anyway, yeah, so speaking of the scratch and sniff, oh, God, I can't even say that. Scratch and sniff stickers. I actually do have a player's guide. It wasn't exactly mine, it was my cousin's, who just so happened to be the same person who got me into this game. But, oh yeah, did I not mention that? Yeah, my cousin was the one that got me into this game. I just, like I said, I love this game. Like, I remember he brought it over to my house one time, and he was like, "Oh, you gotta check this game out. It's called EarthBound." I'm like, I don't know, you know. I mean, I'm not really one person that likes new things, you know. I'm just gonna come out and say that. But I don't know. I started playing it. Literally, this is my very first RPG that I have ever played, and that was in 1997, I believe. I played this game, very first RPG ever. Then along came Pokemon Red and Blue, and yeah, I bought both of those because a lot of kids around where I lived had it at the time, and I really wanted to get into it because I was getting into the show and all that stuff, and yeah, I remember I let my friend borrow the blue version while I was playing the red version, and like we would just have like this little competition, like, you know, who could get, you know, the better Pokemon, like who could get to this place first, who could get to this level first, you know. It was fun, it was great. But yeah, this game definitely introduced me to RPGs. And I remember one time in Pokemon, like the first battle you ever have with Gary, I remember his, what was it? I think I picked Bulbasaur, so he picked Charmander, and his Charmander used Leer, and or what was it? No, it's, I don't know, I could have sworn it was Growl, or somebody used Growl on my Pokemon, and it said, you know, my Pokemon's attack fell. And I thought, because I'd never known, like, RPGs at the time, I thought attack fell meant that I couldn't attack. Yeah, a bit silly backstory into this, life of this dude here talking to you. But yeah, oh yeah, about the scratch and sniff stickers. Came with a player's guide that my cousin had. This was his dad's game, And yeah, he was borrowing it from him and the player's guide, and it happened to have those scratch and sniff things. They were cool. They were cool. Yeah. Oh, geez. Fighting. Yeah, we're in this crazy maze of happiest. We have to talk to them to get them to move aside. Some of them will fight you. Others will just move around for free. But that's it for this part of the EarthBound playthrough. Join me in part 11, where we'll be trying to get to Mr. Carpainter, defeat him, and save a girl named Brian. See you all next time.